Hi, good evening. I'm Farah from SNE Marketing. So basically the topic tonight is about a product that can support our cardiovascular health. Means that in the system of cardiovascular, basically there are an organs and also what we call like a highway that help us to distribute all the nutrients to all of part of our bodies. So means that the organ itself is a very important part of our body. It gives us life, okay? And in a simple term, it's actually the heart. The heart actually serves as the central powerhouse of our existence. So propelling life, giving force through the intricate network of blood vessels and nerves look like a highway for us actually because of it can allow the blood flow circulating in and out to the vital organ, which is the heart. Okay, this complex circulatory system facilitates the seamless transfer of crucial substance, enabling the body to engage in daily activities and us to sustain optimal health. That is how it works. And basically, it's very hard for us to understand about these systemic and unique organs and the blood vessels because of we don't know what is the exact foods that can help us to sustain its health. So not many of us, I believe, in this Zoom as well, that understand what is the specific ingredients that can help the overall health of the systems. Because of I myself, before I'm entering this nutritionist world, also didn't understand how food can benefit us, especially in this circulatory system, which is cardiovascular systems. So we thought that only medicines can help us to sustain the health. But actually there is a lot more ingredients from naturals that is actually very helpful in maintaining the cardiovascular health. Before we go towards very deep understanding about the product, so I feel like to share with you, I pin and spotlight my face to everybody. Okay, so basically cardiovascular disease is divided into 4 types, which is CAD, coronary artery disease, and also it also have a disease named cerebrovascular disease, which is commonly known as stroke. Other than that, we have peripheral artery disease, PAD, that normally attack on the part of our leg, and also aortic atherosclerosis. Okay, and also what is CAD? CAD is actually a heart attack where it will block. The disease is actually where our blood is blocked by something inside our artery, which we call as plaque. Okay, the plaque will narrowing the flow of our blood, and eventually if we did not get help as soon as possible, normally it will what we call do the full blockage, and this will cause us getting heart attack. Other than that, it also can attack at our brain, where we call it as stroke. Okay, then there are also another type, which is we can categorize coronary artery disease as an attack of angina pectoris and also myocardial infarctions. Okay, angina is where our blood vessels is narrowing by the atherosclerotic plaque. Where did this plaque come from? It actually came from our cholesterols, normally triglycerides, that is actually oxidized because of there's so many free radicals inside our body that will attack and also will change the form of our triglycerides to what we call to stick on our blood vessels. And once there is a thickening inside and actually the blood cannot move or go further, it will cause myocardial infarctions, whereby it's blocked the blood flow entirely. So this is what happened when people got heart attack. Okay, and also for the cerebrovascular disease, okay, there's 2 types of cerebrovascular disease, which is one type is caused by the plaque that accumulate inside our blood vessels in brain. Okay, and another one is because our blood vessels not strong enough to hold the stress, okay, then it weakens and also ruptures, causing bleeding in the brain. Okay, there are two types actually. Okay, some people may what we call face ischemic stroke, and some may get hemorrhagic stroke. And it's not possible if one person can get two types of stroke at the same time. It depends on the levels of stress and tensions they have, especially in terms of their blood pressure. That's why it is very important and vital for us to always monitor our blood vessels and also maintain it in a normal reading. Okay, because of once it go haywire, and then we gonna actually we not able to control everything, especially for the ischemic heart disease and also ischemic stroke. Okay, so we have another type of cardiovascular disease named peripheral artery disease, or PAD. Okay, this disease normally happen at the part of our leg there, okay, whereby there's going to be a poor blood circulation or flow happen first. We will feel numb, we will not feeling anything, or we feel weak at the part of our toes. And once we step, sometimes we cannot feel anything. Okay, the sensation is not there. Okay, this is because the plaque has developed inside the main artery, where suppose it support or it allows our blood to flow further. However, when our blood cannot move more further, okay, they're gonna be blood clot. So once blood clot happen, our leg and our tissues below gonna damage. Okay, this normally happen to those who have diabetes. Okay, and sooner or later the patients might need to be amputated because of the cells as damaged and no longer can be saved. Okay, and the type of arteriosclerosis, basically we can see from here what happened inside our arteries and what happened inside our blood vessel that can cause us heart attack and also stroke is because of the development or developing of cholesterol plaque. Okay, so how the cholesterol develop inside our blood vessels is like this. You can see from this here. Okay, so when complete blockage happen, our blood is actually thickened, and also this is actually quite scary because once that cannot enter or go to the cells or to the targeted cells, our cells can be damaged. Okay, and it can be permanent as well. Okay, that is why those who been experiencing heart attack or strokes need quite a while, actually a longer time to recover from the disease. Okay, and for your information in the world, cardiovascular disease is a #1 killer. Okay, commonly refers as heart disease and stroke. This is what we're gonna tell you tonight about this topic, heart disease and strokes. And it is very sad that actually 20.5 million deaths every year happen from CVD itself. And also 33% of all global deaths. Cardiovascular contribute to all global deaths around 33%. And CVDs that take place in low and middle income countries compared to developing countries because of they actually did not get very nice or very good access to medications. Okay, that's why low and middle income countries affected the most compared to developing countries. Okay, and you can see from the chart here, basically CVDs is #1 in the rank that contribute the most for the deaths worldwide. Okay, and also risk factor for CVDs normally, and for most of the time is because of we did not control our blood pressure well. Okay, we have high BP and we did not take medication and we just ignoring it. It gonna contribute to CVDs. Okay, apart from that, it's actually high cholesterol. High cholesterol is also the risk factors that is debating right now. Because of high cholesterol can happen to people not only obese but normal people. Okay, normal weight people as well. And also overweight and obesity is one of the risk factors. Air pollution, physical inactivities, okay, unhealthy diets, having diabetes, okay, will increase the risk for us getting CVDs. The habits of taking cigarette, tobacco, okay, and originally having already have the disease of kidney, and also harmful use of alcohol. So those who has the risk to get CVDs or have the family's histories die from stroke or heart attack, we advise you to change your lifestyles and also control and measure every part that is listed here, especially for the high blood pressure, because those ones high BP attack, we're afraid that we might not aware about the golden hour. What is golden hour is actually the time that we need to act fast and manage our conditions or our symptoms at that point, okay? So that we can save part of our bodies, means that the what we call the results of heart attack or strokes will be minimized. Okay, that is what we chase for. Golden hours is very important. How to learn or how to know, how to manage or how to realize that we are in the golden hour. Later on, I will tell you, okay? And also breakdown of respected. This is from Malaysia National Health and Morbidity Surveys, whereby our KKM, okay, Malaysia Public Health, has designed this to show people how the risk factors may affect or contributes, okay, to the cardiovascular disease, and patients need to be aware of this. Okay, basically, the combination of diabetes, hypertension, and high cholesterol contribute quite a lot, okay, to CVD disease, okay, to either heart attack or strokes. And you can see here, 16.6% chances or actually risk from high cholesterol is basically the highest contributor to the cardiovascular disease, okay, which means high cholesterol is the most prevalent risk factors for CVDs, up to 38%, yet it is the most underdiagnosed and receive the least focus. That's why nowadays we always advise people, those have high cholesterol, you need to take care of your food and also your lifestyles, okay? You need to balance everything, including the omegas, okay, so that you have lesser risk to develop heart disease and strokes, okay? And not most of us understand that actually supplement can help preventing heart disease and strokes, okay? Because of we only realize that the care only start the care for the heart and also the cardiovascular, the blood vessels, the nerve and everything only can happen after we've been diagnosed with the disease or we've been experiencing heart attack or strokes. Okay, this is actually wrong understanding. Basically, we can what we call prevent this from happens, and prevention can be up to 80%. Okay, to understand more about our cholesterols, which we call as lipid, okay, you can go to nearby clinics and ask them to do a blood cholesterol checkup. Okay, they're gonna come up with this list, which is it will contain the cholesterol levels, triglyceride levels, HDL levels, cholesterols, LDL cholesterol, and also cholesterol ratio. Okay, for the cholesterol is actually you need to be in or below 200 mg per dl. Okay, if more than that, you're actually at risk. Okay, triglyceride is one of the contributor to artery plaque or atherosclerosis. Okay, this must we must prevent this, okay, from develop further or entering high risk what we call readings, because of triglyceride is very hard for us to take it out from our body. Okay, this is what we can call it as toxins. Okay, and also HDL cholesterol is one of the good cholesterols. They're going to contribute to our healthy cells, okay, and also reduce aging. Okay, once we have vast amount of HDL cholesterols reading in our body, is actually very good. Okay, the lower it is, it's not very good. It's not very nice. And also we also have LDL cholesterol, which is one of the bad cholesterols as well. It needs to be around 60 to 130 mg per dl. And also to understand whether we need to start medication or not, normally doctor will read your HDL ratio, which means how the HDL can help to counter the amount of LDL that increasing in our blood vessels. So if your HDL ratio is more than 5, I'm afraid that you need to start the medication as soon as possible, especially when you are 30 years and above. And if your HDL ratio is around 4.9, okay, it's still manageable. Means that normally doctor will advise you to change your lifestyle and also eat healthy foods. That is how simple it is. However, once we're entering the high what you're reading, which is our triglyceride is high, LDL is high, okay, the cholesterol level is high, we need to act further. Okay, it means that we need to change everything, including our lifestyles, because we actually didn't realize what are the contributing factors that increasing our reading, lipid profile readings. Okay, because of some of people say they are eating healthy, however, how come they can still get the bad reading for the lipid profiles? Okay, that is might be because of their lifestyles. Okay, so once you have a bad report for these lipid profiles, you need to change overall of your lifestyles. But not many people can do this, okay, because of our daily routines. We are very busy doing works. We are very busy outstations. We are very busy, what we call making money, okay. Then when that happens, we're going to leave our health aside, okay. We do not care what happened to our health. We do not want to know, okay, because of our golden age is around 30 to 40s is whereby we are aggressively making money, right? Okay, so this is the report that you can get from nearby clinics. If you go get a lipid profile reading, okay, this is in the reading of mmol, okay. And also from overall, from the worldwide, we understand that the trends and key findings to mortality, basically those the high levels of age standardized CVD deaths rates occur in the Central Europe, it means that Eastern Europe's and Central Asia regions and the North Africa and Middle East regions. When we see here Asia, we understand that we are at risk actually. Okay, and also ischemic heart disease is the leading cause of CVD mortality in most regions. Yes, is it? Okay, including in Malaysia itself, and also I believe in Philippines as well. There actually a correlation between lower expenditure. Okay, this is where we understand the lower income countries is at risk the most compared to the developing countries because of their level of income and also their accessibility to medications. And also most CVD risk factors, including physical inactivities, alcohol consumptions, tobacco smoking risk, blood pressure, and diabetes are higher in males. Okay, men are at risk. As simple as that. Okay, in compared to females. Obesity is the only risk factors that is higher in females, okay? Take that in mind because of female, those who are obese, we understand that they can be, but what can we say? They're going to be further develop heart disease, okay, or strokes. For the men, okay, the risk factor that listed there is more common in men. Okay, so men is actually more riskier than women. Okay, and the distribution of CVD risk factors varies markedly by region, okay, and also by sex. Distributions by sex as well. How come? Okay, based on the studies, okay, for the past few, I think decades, we understand that heart disease is the leading cause of death for males. Means that women can feel safer lah. Okay, because of men normally contribute to the statistics. Okay, 1 in 4 males okay can get heart disease and die. Okay, and for your information, 80% of heart attacks related to a preventable condition such as high cholesterol, high blood pressure, or diabetes. It can be prevented. It's up to us to do it or not. Okay, it's up to us to take ATC today or not. Okay, even though we know that we are at risk. Okay, so as simple as that. Okay, if you want to find or search for any other health ingredients outside from our topic or our talk here tonight, I think can as well, but it might be not as powerful than what we are going to introduce you tonight. Okay, so before we go to the product, I think I want to share a little bit about what happened in Philippines. Okay, so on the recent year, this is a report from 2016. Okay, where it said that cardiovascular disease contribute to 35% of all deaths. Okay, of NCDs. Okay. So 35% inside the NCD itself. NCD is non-communicable disease, including diabetes, okay, cardiovascular disease, cancers, chronic respiratory disease, okay, injuries, and also those diseases that actually it's not like COVID-19 lah. Okay, it's actually diseases that cannot transmitted to other persons. Okay, it's happening internally inside our body. Okay, and the recent year, on 2022, okay, I'm able to get this statistic where it shows that ischemic heart disease and cerebrovascular disease is the leading cause of death in the Philippines. Okay, for almost 12 years, okay, it's been in the top tier. Okay, this is very what we call, it's not a very good news for those who might have the risk for heart disease and heart attack. Okay, and also strokes. Okay, so how we're going to measure ourselves and to understand whether we are having the stroke, okay, or maybe the heart disease. Okay, so this is how we need to understand our body, know the signs of strokes, be fast. Okay, B is for balance. Okay, means that you lost balance. You realize that once you walk, you cannot control yourself. Okay, you need to lean against something. And also if for the eyesight, okay, your eyesight change, become blurry. So you cannot concentrate your sight towards one thing. F is for facial drops, means that half of your face, okay, for example, you smile, okay, once you smile, another part of your face, okay, it drop. Okay, and also A stand for arm, means that you cannot what we call, you cannot move your arm. Okay, you cannot do anything with your arm. Half part of your body feel nothing. Okay, and also S is actually speech difficulties. You are having difficulties saying your name. Okay, as simple as that is an early sign of stroke actually. And also T, this is time already. You need to call 911. Okay, immediately. Okay, not leisurely, because of this is what we call the golden hour. When we realize the signs, okay, we need to act fast, because of the longer you take to go to hospitals, or you think that, oh, okay, this is, I still can breathe, I still can see everybody, I think I'm okay. Because of the longer you let yourself in this situation, actually the more organs or cells gonna damage. Okay, and the recovery for those people that have higher damage of their body internally, okay, will take more longer than normal people. Okay, that's why being fast is the sign that we all must know and understand. And also this is the good time for us to introduce or to take ATC Essence. Okay, what is ATC Essence? It's actually a prevention measurements, and also it can be a good supplements that helps for the recovery after disease attack. Okay, because of ATC essence can act as medicine as well. It got therapeutic values inside it. Okay, and it's ATC essence basically a comprehensive formulations where we increase the formulation from the past decades, okay, to help people to gain more health, including eyes health, because we have including one ingredient named goji berry that can improve our brain and eye functions. Okay, the target is to reduce the tendency of CVDs. This is the main purpose of this product. Okay, and also this quite an elaborations about ATC essence, a comprehensive formulated to have solve modern day ailments, which mean for the cardio cerebrovascular disease, for the heart and the brain. Okay, based on the theory of heart and brain therapy, we understand that we need to supply oxygen to all part of our body so that we can regain, or we can take back our health. Okay, for those who cannot do this, ATC definitely help. Okay, but in the way that you consistently taking according to advice. Okay, so and also emphasize on the theory of inadequate blood supply can be the cause of all heart and brain disorder. This is a newly upgraded and latest formulation, and also it helps to protect our heart and our brain, our blood vessels and nerve as well, repair. Okay, in case you are actually a patient, okay, after a series of or you might be experienced in a heart disease, okay, having heart disease and also having stroke on previous time, okay, and also to prevent damage to the circulatory system such as the nerve cells, the endothelial cells, and myocardium blood vessels which located at our heart through increasing blood circulation. This is very important. Circulation is very important because of once we cannot penetrate to supply the oxygen and nutrients to our cells gonna die. So to regain back the dead cells, if you are 80 years old, that's impossible. If you are 30, 40 years old, that can be manageable. Okay, so in fact, it can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by lowering lipid plasma level. This is what we're talking about. Okay, we want to help you to control your cholesterol levels, okay, including all the triglyceride, LDL, the bad cholesterol, and also want to improve your HDL cholesterol, because it's the only natural way for us to what we call to overcome the levels or the abnormalities in our lipid levels, okay, and also help to regulate blood viscosity. Okay, it control the thickness of our blood so that there gonna be less tendency to blood clot, okay, and assist in lowering blood pressures. Okay, the function of ATCs is just simple because of it all naturals. Okay, first of all, ATC essence supply a high amount of antioxidants, which is known to fight against free radicals and artery plaque build up. Okay, so the plaque build up is basically happen when there is so much free radicals being what we call accumulating inside our body. Okay, so how to neutralize? Normally it's through foods, it's through vegetables and fruits, and also in this case we specialty from seeds can help to reduce or to overcome and neutralize free radicals. And ATC essence also serve delivering fast effects, means that it helps us to relieve fast because of 100% active and natural ingredients. Okay, so other than that, it helps lowering high blood pressure, encourage people who might not able to control their blood pressure well to take ATC essence, because of ATC also offering similar result as their blood pressure medications. Okay, and also ATC help lowering high blood plasma lipid and also control our blood viscosity. Okay, and ATC also acts directly to visceral organ, meaning that to go straight away to our heart and also our blood vessel and nerve, okay, without rebound. Once you take ATC, sometimes you cannot feel anything. You feel leisure, okay? Sometimes you feel heaty because of all of the ingredients that actually helps. Okay, other than ATC help find symptoms and root cause cardiovascular and vascular disease. This might take times, okay? You need to give trust to ATC to do this. Okay, means that you need to more than 4 months for the repeat. Okay, so it also help restore damage of the organs due to hypertension, and also it promotes blood vessel flexibilities. Not many supplements and also medication that can help for blood vessel flexibilities, because this flexibility of mineral vitamins to help loosen, okay, the tense at our blood vessels. Okay, so ATC is one product that can supply all the nutrients needed for the health of blood vessels. So far, no. Okay, so that's why I'm actually offering you and promoting you ATC to help to overcome all the issues. Have a tense at your back, okay, and you have a brain fog, okay, something like that, and you feel numb, okay, at your fingertips and also your toes, okay, part of your leg. ATC actually is a kind of product that can help to allow all the blood circulations all to our bodies, including the part that we thought we cannot repair. Okay, for example, the numbness at our fingertips. Okay, and also the less what we call sensitivity that we have. Okay, at our foot. Okay, so ATC ingredients is all natural. So you can see here it contains 𝐒𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐂𝐑𝐄𝐓 seed oil, goji berry oil, 𝐿uboma leaf oil, perilla seed oil, we have flaxseed, okay, and cassia seed, and also safflower, grapeseed oil, and Ganoderma lucidium, okay, whereby 𝐒𝐒𝐑𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐂 seed oil are scientifically proven to prevent heart atherosclerosis, also lower triglyceride and LDL. This is the main part that we need to manage. Okay, once we notice we have high triglyceride and LDL cholesterol, it's important for us to lowering it down because of it contributes a lot of factors. So, interesting part of seed oil has protective functions to our heart nerve. Okay, and also it have increased HDL content, which is commonly and normally, okay, common people's we actually not able to increase our HDL as soon or as fast as possible. Okay, unless we take 𝐒𝐒𝐑𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐂 seed oil, because of 𝐒𝐒𝐒𝐑𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐂 seed oil is known for more than decades that it helps to improve our HDL and also contribute to anti-aging. And also it have a vascular relaxation, which reduce blood vessel tensions. Okay. Other than that, ATC contain Ganoderma lucidium, also known as Lingzhi or reishi. It is a mushroom that has been consumed for extensive medicinal properties in Asia for over 2,000 years. It helps for almost any cardiovascular disease and also lower high blood pressure, okay, and also increase good HDL cholesterol as well. This is good. Okay, we have two ingredients already contribute to good cholesterols, which can in Chinese we say 𝐿 I think. Okay, reduce blood triglyceride and also LDL cholesterol. Important to have a high reading for HDL. Okay, other than it's good for us to maintain a healthy lipid profile or normal range of lipid profile. HDL also contributes to anti-aging. Okay, can be seen through our skin, okay, through our body. Okay, it's not only in the blood, it's actually good for the overall health. Okay, the third ingredient inside ATC is goji berry. Okay, this is very popular ingredient in Chinese, I think. Okay, and also this ingredient is good for brain, for nerve, for eyes. It helps lowers cholesterol as well. Okay, the neuroprotective effects of goji berries has been demonstrated in experimental studies. Okay, including in human, and also we actually taking this every day. Okay, for those who live or actually Chinese, okay, they know already these ingredients. Okay, and also goji berries show antioxidative properties associated with age-related diseases such as diabetes, atherosclerosis, and anti-tumor and immunoregulatory activities. Okay, so much that goji berry contributed. That's why we incorporated in our new product ATC Essence. Okay, and also number 4 ingredients that inside ATC out of 9 ingredients is actually Folium, Apocynum, Venetum oils. It ensures healthy heart contractions. That is important because of once we age, okay, once our age increase, our heart might not be as sensitive. The cell of our heart might be not as sensitive as when we are young. Okay, so what or how to trigger our cells to move faster is actually true. For example, ingredients that we know already in the market for enzyme Q10. Okay, but inside 𝐿uboma leaf oil, it also have 𝐶O-Q10 that can help for the contraction of our heart. Okay, not only that, it also supplies a lot more ingredients, for example, vitamin and minerals, okay, that has a therapeutic potentials in the prevention and treatments of cardiovascular and nervous disease. Okay, especially for high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and actually interesting ingredients. And also with perilla seed oil. Perilla seed balance the omega content. And also, so far no catered medication such as statin, which means side effect you take it together, sorry, add it together with your current medication. It just you need to recall good advice, take advice from nutrition so that we can manage everything well. Okay. Then perilla seed oil reduce harmful cholesterol, especially the LDL, what we call bad cholesterol as well. Okay, so grapeseed oil, this is very popular ingredients for those having heart disease because of it can fight free radicals. Okay, it reduces the tendency for further or the second time a stroke, okay, or heart attack. Okay, so grapeseed oil basically contain pharmacological and therapeutic effects such as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobials, and as well as having cardioprotective, hepatoprotective, and neuroprotective. Okay, so it's actually rich in antioxidant known as OPCs, or we call it oligomeric proanthocyanidin complexes, and these ingredients provide total cardiovascular health. Okay, including treatment. Okay, controlling of the cholesterol. Okay, removing the atherosclerosis plaque, the macular degenerations, okay, and manage the macular degenerations, okay, and also for the things that we always numb as of these circulations, and grapes is a very good one to help overcome this, and also nerve damage as well. Okay, so the ingredients contained in the TC essence, including flax seeds, it help protect blood vessel itself. Okay, because of we always thought that we need to care for the heart only. Okay, no need to care for the blood vessels. It's not important. Okay, we need to understand inside of the blood vessel, the blood itself. Okay, however, our blood vessels very important. Okay, need to be flexible, not too rigid. Okay, because of it can be break or broke. Okay, once we happen to what we call having too much stress. Okay, the blood vessels wall can be tense. Okay, so how ATC helps? It protects first, and also it provides beneficial ingredients. Okay, for example, alpha linolenic, or we call omega-3 for the cells of the blood vessels. Okay, and reduce the vasoconstrictive oxylipin is one of the signaling molecules of blood vessel contractions. Okay, where it inhibits soluble adipocyte hydrolase. Okay, which is the enzyme that produce oxylipin. Okay, once we lower the oxylipins, means that the dilates can happen. Okay, so the pressure of our blood can be normalized. Okay, so other than that, we have cassia seed oil, has strengthened the immune systems, also excellent source of zinc. Okay, and important for managing inflammation inside our body. And we also have inside safflower seed oil to prevent hardening of the arteries. Okay, same function as flaxseed. It also helps to flexibilize our blood vessels. Okay, so rich source of the omega-6, which is actually both 3 and 6 is very important for those that been in the recovery stage after heart attack or stroke attack. The balance of omega-6 and 3 is very important. So ATC provide both of the omega. Okay, and also it gonna reduce the tendency that we can get what we're afraid of, getting second time heart attack or strokes. Okay, because of some people thought that taking omega-3 only will help. However, from the studies, we need to take balanced omega-3 and 6 so that the tendency to get second time heart attack or stroke can be reduced. Okay, and also the linoleic acid in safflower oil helps reduce the risk of heart disease. Okay, also contain phytochemicals that help prevent blood clot. This is a very good one. Okay, because of once we have blood clot, surely we easily can get heart attack. Okay, and also stroke. And also it help dilate blood vessel, means it widen our blood vessels so that more blood can move, okay, can flow, and also lower blood pressure and stimulate the heart. Okay, so the outcomes or user experience, what you're gonna get when you consume ATC Essence. Okay, the first 30 days we actually supply you with therapeutic ingredients, which these ingredients can help eliminate toxins in the blood. Okay, what kind of toxin is actually those high LDL, those high triglycerides, or maybe the plaques. Okay, and also can be the uric acid and the high blood sugars, okay, sugar content inside our blood as well. Okay, and also once we help eliminate all the toxins, our blood pressure can be stabilized. This happens normally around 30 days, 30 days once we consume ATCS, and that is important for us to consistently consume the product accordingly or according to the advice. Okay, so the result can be differ from one individual to another. So what we can ask you to do is only consistent taking the product. Okay, and also after 30 days to 60 days, restorative period happen where we restore visceral organ functions, and also the cell will have to supply all the nutrients that it needed because of the blood vessels, the circulation has now restored back, and also soften hardened blood vessels. Okay, then after 60 days and onwards, we can say that you are at the consolidation periods where all the plasma lipids has been reduced, and you can see from your lipid profiles, and also we help you to manage your blood pressure very well. Okay, the tendency of your blood pressure to rise high can be normal. Okay, or you can see the result very well daily if you check at home. Okay, and for your information, ATC is only for adults. Okay, whether sick or in a good health. Okay, so those in a good health can also take this ATC as a prevention, a measure, or actions or supplements towards a healthy future. Okay, so for six or for patients, we advise you to take ATC Essence, but you need to get the suitable advice for you. Okay, because I believe those just what we call just face heart attack or strokes. Okay, usually come home with a lot of medication prescribed by doctors. So we will not say that you need to leave all your prescribed medication. You can take your medications. Okay, we just incorporate ATC Essence, okay, according to suitable dosage for your daily, so that your recovery stage can be fastened. Okay, so basically ATC Essence can help four highs, which is high blood pressure, high blood glucose reading for diabetes patients is good. Okay, high uric acids, high cholesterol persons who have high lipid profile as well. Okay, and also it's good for stroke preventions and treatments. Okay, including for those having ischemic strokes, hemorrhagic strokes. Okay, so all the type of strokes here, we advise you to take the what we call to take the treatment from the hospital first. Okay, so whatever medication that they're gonna supply you can also incorporate or eat normally. Okay, no need to leave all your medication aside. Okay, because ATC is gonna enhance your situation there, improve better daily. Okay, and also it prevents you from getting another episode of stroke or heart attack. Okay, and also heart attack prevention and treatment means that ATC is good for those afraid that they're gonna get heart attack because of the stress that they're actually in a situation that is not suitable for their health. Okay, so you can take ATC Essence as well. Okay, and the consumption advice, we advise you to take every morning before breakfast and also night before bed. Okay, so this is the preferable time to take our ATC Essence because of during morning we have an empty stomach there, right? Okay, and our product is very the size of the ingredient is very fine. Okay, once it entering our system, it can fastly absorb into the body. Okay, for night before bed, it is crucial. Okay, after you already finish all your meal, okay, you stop eating at 10, okay, and then you want to go to bed, sleep. Okay, we advise you to take ATC Essence as exactly before you sleep because of it helps is in recovery stage. Recovery stage happen in the deep sleep. Okay, normally around 1 to 3 p.m. like that. Okay, so it's important to take supplements during this hour. Okay, and also the capsule that you need to take, okay, you can take standard or maintenance, okay, which is 1 to 2 capsules per day. This is suitable for those who have no disease or taking ATCs for preventive measure. Okay, and also emergency or golden hour, which is the be fast. Remember, I told you about be fast. Okay, so you can take 2 pills every hour, or before you go to the hospital, you can actually take many times, up to capsule before you stop the. Okay, and also healing disease episodes, you can actually take 2 to 5 at one time. Call it, okay, 2 to 5 at one time. Okay, more than that, what happen? Actually, you feel heaty. Okay, so then how often can you a day? 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, you can increase up to 4 times a day. Depends on your preferability. Okay, so this is some of the testimonials in Malaysia where these people having a minor stroke, facing an episode of strokes. Okay, so for example, Mr. Johari here, he said that once taking ATC, okay, he can feel very fast recovery. Okay, just 2 months, feel better and can walk better. Okay, and also saying that overall ATC helping, okay, reducing the bleeding, and also person having much ATC for survey has, okay, in terms of recovering hand, feet, okay, where you have difficulties to walk, a bit difficulties to talk. Okay, so I think we are at the end of this talk. Okay,